Hello, I'm a bit late to this party, but we do seem to have some high house and pretty interesting matchup. Um, Chicken and JannLee against 12 Teen and Task, and it's normally Chicken and 12 Teen teaming up, so this is pretty interesting. So I'm going to record it and upload it to YouTube. Can't really stream anymore, unfortunately, because my laptop just gives out when I try. But I still want to put out content. Until I get a better machine, which will probably be like forever anyway. So yeah, this game is pretty interesting. Even though I was late to it, hopefully they'll keep going. I really hope it's a long series. I think Chicken is kind of stuck for moves here. He's got the queen, but his pieces are just like annoyingly useless. Like he yeah, it's understandable why he couldn't find a defense there. All the cool kids sacrificed their e-pawn. And actually, it makes a lot of sense because if you look, 12 Teen's pieces are all very active. This bishop is kind of annoying for white because it's not outside of the pawn chain. These bishops both control a lot of squares. I'm not really looking at this game. Katesk says, I'm playing like crazy house. LOL. So it would be good if Chicken can trade off this bishop, which is inactive. But okay, but he wants to get in on the light squares. Makes perfect sense. Does eventually trade off his inactive piece. Castle's queenside, which you do see a lot at the high level. Queen f3. Bishop a4 makes sense now to prevent a4. Maybe h5. Oh, okay, this is interesting. Okay, so queen e2 to control b5. Maybe a4 here. Okay, he needs pieces now. He's busted about pieces, I think. The pawn. Yeah, pawn. Having to play pawn b3 is... I think 12 Teen speed is just... Katesk and 12 Teen are a much faster team. And that's probably hurting them, so it's 4-0. Katesk says, I'm going to try and figure out how to live. Heavy mates Katesk. And if he can't fix it, then his partner has got to play... Oh yeah, there you go. One for Chicken and JDB. Bishop h1 doesn't work. He has to give up the queen. Yeah, chicken's pretty busted here. Knight mates him. But there's all 12-team can also just like undermine e3, f2. So chicken is whenever Chuck streams one of these matches, he always points out how chicken is the most adaptable and the most untiltable. Two very good things to be if you're a bughouse player. So Katesk is up 4 games, but I guess he feels that he's being carried by 12-team. I mean, any team with 12-team on it is probably going to win. More than not. Maybe speed-wise, though, like the most even matchup would be JannDanielBryant and 12-team. Because Katesk and 12-team are both just so fast. Commenters in the chat are calling him slow. I mean, it's not that he's not quick. I think calling him slow is a bit excessive. It's not that he's not quick, it's that he is trying to he's made a conscious decision to find high quality moves and to sacrifice speed for quality of moves. Like it's not that he's not fast with the mouse or anything like that. And if you ever see him in the random pool, I've made this point many times, but just has this immense strength which not only makes it hard for his opponent to play, but it's also like really hard to play diagonally from him as well. But I guess part of the problem is that he is gonna like give pawns out the opening normally, and 12-team diagonally from him will move quickly and make a lot of those pawns. So even though like pawn was crushing here, it never came. Katesk too fast and good looking, yes. Well, bughouse players all very attractive people, of course. So I guess John Daniel Bryan wants a knight f3. Because then you get the queen back, pretty much. If knight f6 is going to step to d8 and ask for no heavy. Oh no, okay, so he's taken it. He's allowing, I guess, bishop takes c7 was possible in either case. So you might as well pick up a knight for your partner. Rook mates for Katesk, obviously. I think the problem was that John Daniel Bryan didn't play his patented pawn sacrifice. Okay, so here he's gone for a knight for a pawn, which in bughouse is not huge. I think Chicken is having a bit of a laugh here. Chicken says, I win, maybe. His king's on e5. He's got no pieces in his hand. This game is actually quite hilarious. Uh-oh. This joke might be over. What was the queen? Pushes f4, I think there's no... Whoops. Someone sent me a video. Piano composition that someone made. Okay. I mean, I'm all about it. Sorry about that. What's going on here? Okay, this match is turning out to be kind of one-sided, so I don't mind. I even upload it anyway. I want to upload a match that everyone is happy with, you know? think I'll listen with headphones to this thing. So I guess Katesk wants a knight, which would force knight at h5, check, forces black to give the queen, but Katesk is saying that he can't get a knight because the only knight on the board is on b1. I think this guy's going to ask me to play in a bug tournament. Oh, what happened here? John Daniel Bryant found mate. Okay, well, I'll have to watch that back. Sacrificing a knight to get control of the dark squares. I think that JDBryant is going to figure out if he takes the pawn, there's bishop f7 as well. Perhaps. I don't know. Depends on the flow. So Chicken wants to take as many pieces as he possibly can for John Daniel Bryant while Katesk's king is exposed, but now he also has to like survive in this. Basically, it's a chess game where white can drop a bishop, black can drop a pawn, and white has an extra queen. So John Daniel Bryant has got to be... Really, John Daniel Bryant shouldn't even play for mate here. He should, because whenever he gets close to mate, Katesk is just going to sit. So what he should do is try and feed his partner, because this is what happens. I've never even played 12 team, but I've played everyone else in this matchup and struggled. I think I struggle least against Chicken because Chicken is just a little bit passive and doesn't try and wipe you off the board. He plays for his partner. So, I mean, a lot of the time you feel like you're doing okay, even if you end up losing. Which is kind of funny. So 12 team wants a heavy, but I don't think John Daniel Bryant was in much danger of giving one. Maybe he can even get away with queen takes a4. Maybe queen d8 is smarter. I think he has to. Okay, b5 might be better. Because if b5, the knight is eventually going to get kicked away from c7, and then knight c7 is going to win. Times are close. Okay, he played rook h4. Yeah, so Kateska's found b5. I'm guessing bishop h3 is what's going to get played. And, oh, hang on, no. Alright. Oh, so, John Daniel Bryant found a way to hold the rook indefinitely, really. Kateska's saying, I hate this guy, he just thinks. Chicken is urging John Daniel Bryant to go faster, and he's trying to flag as best he can here. That's unfortunate, because I feel like they kind of... That one was basically in the bag. Hmm. I guess John Daniel Bryant really wants a blocker. Now he's just busted because he's down 2 pieces. Yeah, John Daniel Bryant wants to win on his board. Not sure it's always possible because Chicken has got to live. And, like, these guys make the most of every piece. They always, everything's so economical. So if you're a piece down, it's not like being a piece down against someone like me, where I just fuck it up. These guys mostly don't. Everyone makes mistakes and stuff, but these guys are just really good at converting these one positions. So if you're up a few pawns and a piece, then it's gonna hurt. You're gonna feel it. And a few seconds, they can win it in a few seconds as well. Chicken is just forced to shuffle pieces around. Kateska says maybe JD is just lagging. Let's look. Doesn't seem to be lagging. Katesk is asking for no trades. I'm getting owned. So Katesk has had to give the queen. Although Chicken immediately had to give it back, which is interesting. But he's playing in black, and 12 teams definitely got a lasting initiative here. And I think that he really wants 12 teams to just take his queen. Because it'll take the pressure off the pawn mates. So it seems like 12 team is in voice and everyone else is using the P-tells. And Katesk isn't listening and just typing back. But Katesk is able to like be fast with the P-tells and typing and also move fast. My latest theory is that Katesk is a like some sort of human cyborg from the future. Which I think it has as much going for it as any other hypothesis as to who he actually is. It says FM, but you know he beats these grandmasters at chess with like goofy openings, so definitely a mystery. But I'm not even supposed to speculate, so I'll just stop. Oh, so they actually got a game. I mean, if I was in this match, I'd be more than happy to have 3 wins out of 18 games. Actually, I think that's kind of what I'd expect. Well, maybe not against 12 team, but like against Helms. Katesk is feeding was feeding 12 team mate, and oh wait, say oh not your move. But they are uptime, so Chicken can defend, but it's still hard. Was it gonna do pawn g2? And then I think that 12. I don't think it's hard. I don't think it's hard at all. Okay, so maybe there's a perpetual. Bishop a6. I guess. Like, what do? Do you castle here? Yeah, he castled, but now he's being attacked. They're gonna lose this time scramble. Chicken can't win this in the time. I don't think. Kind of rooting for him. Oh. Oh wow, they did it. JannLee flagged. So I was wrong there. Did Chicken just play Hisoka's line against let's look at this. It's annoying that you're trying to scroll back and it just this is the Hisoka line. It's Chicken's very adaptable, that is definitely true. Because he never normally busts out d5, e5. But I also think it might be like less consciously that specific set of moves that Hisoka, knows a lot of theory and just like the idea of like you just sack your E and D pawns. So the queens come. They're down. They're down, but it's extremely hard for Katesk to defend against it. Like the only defense there is bishop h8. So after bishop h8, bishop takes h8. Knight c5, eh? Okay. Oh, okay. So I guess the he can maybe JannDanielBryant should have tried to prevent knight f5. Ooh, I think knight f6 and then g4 is going to be on the cards. I think I've been pretty surprisingly accurate with some of my predictions, but then also like wrong half the time as well. Confirmation bias, definitely a thing. Where's he going to play now? Rook g1 maybe. Chicken taking everything he can, hoping that his partner. Okay, so Chicken's actually mated in one now. Queen b4 is nice. I guess rook b6. Alright, I was wrong about that one. Knight g4 would be nice, but there's no knight. Oh, this is getting bad. There's no mate here, I don't think, because I think that 12-teen, his king is just yeah, there's... Oh, actually, bishop d6. Okay, so... Kates says, what for queen c8 was mate? What's he talking about? Queen c8? Oh, he's giving 12-teen some shit. Twelve-teen though never lets anything phase him. He's never... Like, he doesn't give a shit what anyone says, really. Bishop E, taking away the squares from the white king. Now knight f5 mates, I think. Oh yeah, knight b4. Bishop e1 was nice. I think what makes 12 so good is that like he does not so rigidly follow certain rules, or like he just has more rules, more specific rules. So moving the H pawn in front of the castled king, for instance, is not something I would expect anyone to do. So he can win chicken's queen with 97, but he's actually chosen not to win the queen. He's just keeping the pressure on, going for the queen. The way I play, I try and win material and maintain pressure. And so often I'll not take a queen just so I can. I'll try and win some material. Like I'll try and get my partner a heavy, for instance. Like I think that's pretty big. Chicken's busted. So can't really do anything. Oh, queen e7. Oh, they actually flagged. Alright, I might end this here. I'm gonna play on pie chess a bit.